just changed. What's going on? The boy skipped school, anger filled his heart. Confused and alone, he roamed the muni and the bar. He don't wanna go home, fight with his parents will just start. So sick of the yelling from the suspicions creeping in the dark. A stranger remarks, hey, I'm confused by the way you've been on this bus all day looking hard. You gotta be 13, but you seem like your dreams just fell apart. Not to mention you're covered with bruises and marks. Flashbacks are sparked in his subconscious of beatings he received from the popular kids. Plus his pop hits pretty hard. He wants to cry, his throat is ill though from screaming in his pillow. He ignores the man and stares out the window. The next stop he goes, even though he's got 20 more blocks to proceed. That's okay, he likes the breeze. It's the only time he feels free. Feels free. A man's working all day to provide for family, at least that's what he says, but it's obvious as unseen and unsaid motives to his situation. He don't wanna go home and deal with life's complications. Facing his child face to face when he regrets decisions he made in 12th grade. Get a girl knocked up, now he feels an obligation. All his dreams were shattered, now he works an occupation he can't stand, but it beats being a man. And he figures it's less beatings on his hand and less of a chance of getting caught and locked up. He's learned all the ins and outs from his pops, what to do and what not, how to make a bruise look like an accident, and convince him to keep the mouth shut. Could've broke the cycle, but he says that's too easy, so he stays at work, cause that's the only place he feels free. Feels free. She's all alone, no friends, no one to talk to. In love with a man, but deep in her heart she knew that he didn't feel the same. So she skipped to birth control in hopes of starting a flame that had never been lit. But instead she started a fire that created an arsonist. Married with a kid, the American dream. More like a nightmare, but she's not asleep and she screams from his fist on her brow. And she wonders how things got this bad, and she wishes now that they had different lives. She can't even look at a kid cause she's despised by the fact that he has the same eyes as a man. So she looks for optics that look nothing like him. She finds him in a man who's also married. She says that's the only time that she feels free. Feels free. Daddy comes home, puts his keys in the door, coming home early with gifts, thinking he could score, but someone beat him to the punch. Instead of interrupting, he goes and grabs his gun, having thoughts of murder but scared of the consequences. He changes his mind and he barges in and tells them to get out of his house. Without hesitation they leave while they all scream and shout. He sits in a chair and he stares at the wall, put the gun to his head, pull the trigger, then he falls to the floor. Just then some keys turned in the door. A boy who had walked 20 blocks came forth. He was so scared to see a body lying there. The fact that it was his dad, he wasn't sure he cared. Now he's got a choice, he could do the same thing, or he could break the cycle and truly be free. Truly be free. As the world goes down, patterns are going round. It's the same story, different time, different place, different town. We gotta break the chains that kept us free like the Bible. Walk the straight and narrow, stop repeating the cycle. Truly be free.